To calm now, Mike, thank you so much. And as you mentioned, Deborah Morgan joining me now at the desk.
Boy, that all happened so fast, didn't it? I was watching the new news along with a lot of people. 12:38, we had the tornado warning, and now we're seeing the aftermath. Brian Schrader was one of the people inside the studio. You were telling us about some of the traffic issues, Brian. Now you're up in Sky 5 live over some of the damage. Tell us exactly where you are and what you're seeing.
Deborah, we're just arriving on the scene here in the Dortches area of Nash County. This is on Old Carriage Road, just north of Green Hills Road, and we've spotted this damage from Sky 5. You can see where that tree has fallen on that outbuilding there in the backyard of this house, and also in the backyard there's some woods back there, and a lot of trees that I can see that are sort of snapped in two. As you see, that large tree in the backyard is kind of right around the back of the house, and then you can see those trees that are snapped in two. It's hard to see whether any of these homes here are damaged, the homes per se, but certainly you can see a lot of tree damage from up here, and sort of what we would expect to see with the first reports of tornado damage. We're not looking at a path of damage at this point, but just one particular spot in this little neighborhood where we're seeing those damaged trees. I can also tell you that the lights are out in this area. We are seeing some heavy traffic starting to build right now on Old Carriage Road, and it looks like sheriff's deputies are at the intersections directing traffic. And I noticed that on the way out here that a lot of these roads are getting backed up as people deal with those power outages, a lot of signals that are out right now. You can also see where people are in the backyard. They're surveying the damage. Again, we were watching this storm in the Weather Center on Dual Doppler 5000, and it just kind of spun up out of nowhere as we started to see conditions getting a little more favorable for the severe weather to really start to develop. So I think that a lot of people were probably not expecting us when that warning came out here. They were able to take cover, hopefully, and protect themselves as this tornado touched down.
The good news that we're getting so far, no reports of any serious injuries. We did hear one person talking about stepping on a nail as they were going out to survey the damage. So you have to still be careful. Brian, you talked a little bit about the backup that you're seeing in traffic right around that area of Nash County. Have you been over I-95? Can you give us an update of what we're seeing on I-95?
Deborah, we're about a mile west of I-95. Can't see it clearly from the helicopter, but that's going to be one of our next stops. But you're looking right now at Old Carriage Road and some of those heavy delays. That is mostly southbound traffic heading down toward the Green Hills Road intersection. And certainly the lights are out there, the signals are out, and police are directing traffic.
Thank you. All right, Brian Schrader live in WRAL Sky 5. When you get to I-95, let us know if there's anything to report there. Thanks, Brian.
Yeah, some of the smaller roads are going to be shut down for some time just because those crews are going to be spread out, dealing with all the different damage. We've seen how many trees are covering roads.
And no power.
Exactly. It's going to be a big mess. Maybe